what's the deal, and if you guys are old, what that shit do. All right. Keep in mind that these messages are general. Okay, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch you on the next one, and hopefully it sticks. Okay. Now, collective. When it comes to this message, okay, couldn't walk a mile in your shoes. It's a lot of downloads that came with this, but as far as like the main one, I was at the gym earlier this week, right? And as I was leaving, this is probably like my second time trying to do this reading. I did it the last time and they had like cut off, and I was like, damn, what the fuck? So hopefully it sticks today for whoever it is for. Okay, hey y'all, welcome in. So I was about to leave the gym, but as I was parked about to pull off, there was this lady that was walking from out the gym. I guess she had came to tidy up or whatnot, you know, shower and all of that. And so I seen that she didn't have no shoes on. So I was like, okay, saying that, not that is, that's funny, but it made me think of, y'all remember that reel of that lady, and she was getting like a news recorded, she was getting interviewed by the news reporter, and she was like, I didn't grab my shoes or nothing, Jesus. Okay, so she was like, I woke up to get me a pop, and I thought somebody was barbecuing. It is not the fact that the internet cannot take nothing fucking serious. Oh my God. Like, it's not the fact that the situation was funny. It was just the way in which she portrayed how she said it was funny. All right. So you could be a really funny person. But anywho, she didn't have no shoes on. So I was like, I pulled up to her and I was like, you ain't got no shoes on. She was like, yeah. So I pulled over and I was like, hold on. So I had some gym shoes in the back that like I rarely even wear. So I was like, I got a pair of shoes for you. And she was kind of like hesitant on taking them. And she was like, no, because I got a pair of shoes from someone else. And she was showing me like these markings or like, I don't know, scratches, bites, or I don't know what the heck it was that was like on her leg or whatever. She was just like, no, like, you know, but the main thing that stood out to me within that interaction, right, to get to the meat, she said, I don't want to wear shoes of someone else. I don't want to walk the path of someone else. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but not crazy in that sense, but as far as like, I mean, that's true. You know, some of you guys can come from like an island type of family or background where they have like that saying of never give a man a pair of shoes because he's liable to like walk out of your life. I've had certain type of Caribbean friends mention that before, so maybe that can be some type of confirmation or significance. Okay, but she didn't want to accept the shoes. She was like, if I was to wear some shoes, they would have to be new. You know what I'm saying? Like, only her being the first user of those shoes as far as her path, right? So I was like, okay. It's giving Cinderella's story too, when it comes to the love department with you and whoever is in your current energy, all right? Because you know how the shoe only fit for one person, right? Now, as far as the song download I got was Nicki Minaj, Your Love, okay? And she was like, shawty, I'ma only tell you this once, you the illest. And for my loving, I'ma die hard like Bruce Willis. You got spark, you got spark, you got something all the girls want. All right, so when it comes to that, right, when it comes to maybe as to why somebody may be attracted to you, there is something in regards to you that other people don't have that you do. Okay, that is as to why like this person has your attention or you have their attention. All right, because even when I had this a little background on like how that song came about, right, Nicki Minaj has stated, she said, I wanted to tell a love story. It's kind of, I brought my iPad out today, y'all. She said, I wanted to tell a love story. It's just kind of liking a guy where he's not really for you to like the forbidden fruit. And me and this other girl happen to like him and we go to war. Okay. So it's like, I don't know, maybe somebody could feel like they're in some type of competition or some type of war when it comes to you as far as like trying to get this lover. But again, it's just something about short love that this person knows that like, somebody can sense the way in which how other people take on to you versus like how you truly are as a person. Okay, I feel like this could be a lot of people that never really got up close to you in a certain type of way to get to know you. Maybe they only judged you based off of your appearance, right? Because in the lyrics, what she say, you got something all the girls want. And sometimes, you know, when it comes to shit that people want, you know, the way in which you love people or the way in which you exude love, that is not something that can be bought. It's not on the shelf. It's not on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? That internal work that you do within yourself is going to show externally. You know what I'm saying? And those inner parts about us that we choose to not tackle and heal, it will show externally as well. Okay? Now, speaking of shoes, somebody can really be into like have a crazy ass shoe game. Okay? But it was crazy because when I was trying to record it the other day, I had got a phone call from my friend, right? And so I was talking to him and now he was like, what you doing? I was like, I'm about to go on live. He was like, oh, and he wanted to know what the download was. So I had let him in on First Dibs. Shout out to you. So I had let him get First Dibs, and he was like, man, I told him the title, right? They couldn't walk a mile in your shoes. And he was like, oh, that reminds me of that Adam Sandler movie, The Cobbler. So I was like, oh, shit. So I looked it up. I was like, okay. So I was like, I'm not even going to do the reading. I'm going to watch the movie so that way I can see, you know, what's going on, right? Now, when it comes to the gist of the movie, he is basically the son of a craftsman, right, who dealt with leather. He was a shoe repairman. And he Jewish can be significant because it did have like Jewish men in the beginning of the movie, right? And he had this certain type of magical sewing machine, right? So some of you guys can be designers, interior designers, digital designers, anything of that sort that you know what I'm saying, whatever that creative gift that you have. But his was that, right? And it was something about that sewing machine, the antique sewing machine that got passed on from his father, right, to him, that made it to where when you repaired a shoe on that sewing machine, you were able to step into the shoes of whatever customer that was and be able to live the life that they have. And I was like, damn, that's some crazy shit. So it made me think of like, you know, maybe some of you guys could have that gift or that ability of being able to touch things, or maybe you're somebody that don't really like people to touch you, and maybe they don't understand, but it's like, you know, you just don't like people touching you. All right, hey Slay. Yeah, Abby, clothing design, digital, yeah. Hey Dylan. But and that also made me think of too, because it's a whole bunch of downloads. We don't get into it, y'all. But it also made me think of what's his name? Tyler. Somebody's name could be Tyler. Tyler Henry. He's like the celebrity medium, right? So they oftentimes, if y'all are familiar, like certain celebrities will bring certain type of objects to him and he'll feel it, and he is able to, you know, some of you guys can be very intuitive, is what I'm saying, right? And I had looked that up, and it was like the ability to touch an object and experience its history, either visually or through sensation, is known as psychometry. Let me get my life. Psychometry. Okay, it's a form of extra sensory perception, ESP, where someone can seemingly glean knowledge about an object's past, its user, and events associated with it through physical touch, right? And I was like, dang, that's crazy, right? So New York can be significant as well, because that's where the shoe store was located in the movie. But in the movie, it basically, because a cobbler, right, is basically a mender of making shoes and often of others leather goods, right? It says also it's a drink as well. So some of you guys can be a bartender. It says a tall iced drink consisting usually of wine, rum, or whiskey, and sugar garnished with mint or a slice of lemon or orange. All right, so that could be significant. And this is the thing, I feel like a lot of people, they like judge you on a surface level aspect, collective. It's very surface level, like, oh, you got this, you got that, right? Humor comes out. It says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, okay? People just feel like because of the type of energy that you have, like you just don't go through anything. It's like, dang, God forbid I look like what I've been through, right? God forbid. Sheesh. And that's a choice. You know what I'm saying? It is a choice if you want to, not even just in the way in which you may look, whether it be just the way the way in which you frown your face up and you just never happy, or you just, you know, whether it just be your energy in general. You know what I'm saying? You're always depicting something. It's making me think of what was Carisha when she was like, every time I'm trying to say something. Somebody name could be Carisha. But some of y'all, you know, y'all make light of even the bad type of situations. You know what I'm saying? It's like now it just shows how much you have healed from it. When you're able to look back and be like, damn, like that was some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? That was that. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. All right. So adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay. I feel like y'all have a very good understanding of L's just come with the game. L's just come with the game. And it's all in how you look at the L's, right? If you're going to take it and you're going to look at it as a loss, or you're going to look at it as a lesson. You know what I'm saying? As you grow and you look back at some of the shit that you used to do, like, sometimes you just got to laugh at that shit. Like, what was I thinking? All right, yeah, look at that worry. And I feel like that's what kind of sets you apart from whoever these type of energies are. You know, it says, I'm learning that worrying does not change the outcome. And that just goes from them things from your past. You know what I'm saying? With doubt energy here, it says, I release the need to know all the answers. I feel like y'all are really in this like carefree type of energy. It's just like, you know, what I'm hearing that Dear Silas song, I ain't stressing the day. I ain't stressing the day. Peace and love is on my mind. I ain't stressing the day. Okay? Because with this doubt energy, I feel like y'all are in this vibe of like you don't want to ever be like, man, I coulda, shoulda, woulda. I coulda did this, I woulda did that. If it's like, if it is going to create it on the back end, when you face whatever that is, a lover, a decision, a situation, or whatever, if it's ever going to cause a certain type of doubt within your mind, it's something to listen to, collective. It's something to listen to. I feel like a lot of y'all want to surround yourself around lighthearted people, not people that like, you know what I'm saying? You always got to worry about like, oh, let me not do this when this person comes around. Let me not do this or that. Like, who has to be around people like that. Damn. Because it's like, if somebody's unpredictable here with this doubt energy, this is somebody that like kills the vibe. I don't know. I'm hearing that Kendrick Lamar song, just don't kill my vibe. But people with this worry energy, like, people act as though you don't worry as well. It's just how you carry it, collective. It's just how you carry it. What was that other? Hold on. You got somebody interested in you from a distance. So I also feel like somebody feels like they're losing, and somebody's worried that like somebody may be losing some type of position here, whether it be with work or with a person, a friendship. I just feel like somebody is like, somebody is just tired of being around a certain type of energy where they feel like they have to like walk on eggshells. Like, it's a challenge here, for real. But it's also causing somebody to learn something about someone. But it's also like on the back end, with worry here, it's a sense of empathy, because it's like, it's a vibe thing. It's a vibe thing. But this is happening to someone because I see this slingshot over here. It's trying to catapult somebody, I feel like, into like their healing stage. All right, what is this? The runner. Yeah, but they ain't ready. They ain't ready. When it's time to walk a certain type of walk, as far as putting yourself in a position to get somewhere mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, whatever that may be, you know what I'm saying? It can be scary. You know, not everybody knows how to just laugh some shit off and be like, oh, I fell down, and just laugh it off. You know what I'm saying? Some people that fall down will take it very personally, because sometimes some people don't understand what it took for somebody to even get up and try, right? So it's something to acknowledge on both ends. But when it comes to whoever this person is, it says fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. Okay. When it comes to like the love department, I feel like I feel like somebody feels a little too comfortable. Like, especially with yeah, look at that. Yeah, you were definitely putting this person's life to like you are catapulting somebody into like a different direction other than what they're used to. Okay, and they know that like it was gonna come a point in time, as far as what they wanted in a person, as far as like something actually going somewhere, right? With this ship energy, it says cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you need, progression and arriving. It's like, man, this person finally has came into my life. I gotta get rid of some motherfuckers because I really see this going somewhere. Like, I'm receiving everything I need within this person on every aspect that I'm looking for. So yeah, for the ones that ain't hitting on those certain type of areas, you gotta go. You gotta go. Okay. And maybe, you know, this person is not ready or was not ready for whoever this energy is. With this worry energy, but it's like somebody is like, I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying? Because addiction here is like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It says codependent, obsession and restraint, possession and control, emotional block. All right. Oh, wait, somebody got the clink clink on their heart, man. I feel like telepathically you and this person are communicating, because I'm hearing Mario's song. I can hear your heart crying out for me. Coming in and saving me. And that's the crazy part, because it's like when it comes to you, Collective, I feel like you have the potential of really taking people places, because of the way in which you're navigating. Like, people see that you are going somewhere. And maybe when it came to like the beginning stages of whatever it is that you were doing, right, a lot of people could have laughed at you when it came to humor. And it was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you can energetically feel how people treated you. But again, how you assess the situation, it caused you to just look at it as far as like, oh, okay. Recognizing who your crowd or who your audience is. But it's so crazy though, because with you cutting off certain type of people, those very same people that wanted you to worry about like whatever with you progressing and going somewhere, are the very same people worried that they may not have a certain type of access to you. Okay, because with this runner energy, it's like with fear of intimacy, I feel like you don't want to really get too close to these people, because it's given like you wasn't with me shooting in the gym, okay? You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. The butterfly, it says evolving and growth, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. So it's like, yeah, wherever it is that you're at right now, Collective, I don't feel like you're trying to backtrack and help motherfucker. When like you were trying to probably go somewhere, a lot of people could have ran away from the idea, the vision. And when it comes to this addiction energy, right, I don't know why I feel like it's giving like crab in a barrel mentality. You know, somebody could have grew up in neighborhoods where it was like heavily drug use or something. Somebody could have battled with certain type of addictions. But the crazy thing about that too, though, yes, if this is somebody who could have battled with certain type of addictions, it's way different. It's who this person is, they're very interested in you. Okay, it says teddy bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, want to date. All right, it almost is like it scares this person, because this is definitely somebody who could be very possessive over like their lover or something, especially when it's something that they love. So if this is somebody that has battled addiction, like, to them, I feel like why this person may run is because you are somebody that they would, how can I explain this? Oh, how can I explain this to make it make sense? What's that song I'm hearing? It's Neo's song. Want to, but I can't help it. I know what is real. I got a question. And it's all because... No, what is that song? It's something. I can't get it right now, Collective. I'm hearing that song, that part where he says, never get enough. You're the sweetest drug. I don't know, something. It's like you will become this person's addiction. Okay? Like, yeah. This somebody gonna be wanting to know, like, they know how they are when it comes to what it is that they love. This is somebody that's gonna like want to be in your skin. This is somebody that wants to be in your skin, Collective. But it's such a good feeling of a love here, because it's funny. It's like you and this person goofing off. And I feel like not even in the aspect of love, like when it comes to just any type of ships, right? Friendships, relationships, platonic, non-platonic, like this is how you make people feel. This is how you make people feel. And when people, and you know, when people are used to a certain type of behavior or way of being, and they really get around people that actually really do love and care about you, you know, all that other type of energy, that sense of possessiveness or control, or like, you know, friends or lovers that operate in ways that try and control the narrative, control the situation, control how other people perceive you. You know, when people are used to that, they don't know how to handle people that really do genuinely like care about them, that is put into their life to help them grow, to help them evolve. So some people with addiction, they want to stay stuck and be where they used to feeling comfortable at. But I feel like a lot of you guys have beat the odds when it came to like dealing with certain type of people, because when you started to look at those certain type of ships, right, you had to evaluate the situation and be like, well, shit, where I'm trying to go, it ain't on the type of people that I'm around. And so it's like, how much farther am I going to get not surrounding myself around people where they trying to walk a certain type of walk that I am, right? Because I feel like with humor here, y'all could be this type of person that's like the life of the party. Okay, so you always get people laughing and joking. So people like to have you as like the staple to be around. But even though you hold this type of energy, you know, people don't understand that you go through things as well. It's just, you just have a way of, you have a different type of mindset or perception when it comes to certain type of things. But you've learned to grow, you've learned and you have grown in ways of looking at it as far as like, by stressing, crying, doing all of this is not going to change what's going to happen. What's going to happen is what's going to happen. If you did everything that you could have done in your control when it came to something that could have been challenging, you know what I'm saying? Then you did your part. But the shit, it's like, I'm hearing the show must go on. The ship still must sail. Okay? You got some people that feel as though like your growth is making some people feel like they're left behind. Because I recently just seen a clip on Instagram of like this cruise. Some of y'all could have recently went on a cruise. But it was a cruise that went off, and they waited, I think they said like an extra 15 or 30 minutes or something. And when they sailed off, it was 2 people that got left behind. Okay, so you could have 2 people that got left behind when it came to your life, whether it be relationship, situationship, friendship. Okay, some of y'all can be cutting out some memberships. You like, God damn, what the hell am I subscribed to? What all am I subscribed to? Yeah, you putting the end to some shit. The death card, it says the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. Okay? Yeah. Y'all are really changing y'all circle, the type of people that you date, the type of shit, family members you hang around. You changing all of that type of shit. And that is so crazy because it's causing people to like be attracted to you. It's causing people to be like, damn, who is this person? You know what I'm saying? It's causing people to be like that. Like, okay, I see a certain type of energy. I see a certain type of vibe. Like, and as you grow and as you become this certain type of person, it's, oh man, a lot of people get attracted to you, collective, because like you have this certain type of light about you that people was like, oh yeah, this is mine. This is my friend. This is my lover. Even if you have ended things with someone, you still got motherfuckers that you done ended shit with that still feel as though like, oh yeah, that's still me. I feel like you got people from your past that just really don't see the ways in which like you chose to really move in a different type of way. But they don't see it from your perspective, right? That's like putting the shoe on the other foot. I'm hearing that song. I gotta have your loving. I gotta have your heart. I gotta have your loving. You have such an addicting type of energy, collective. Like, not only does it make people run away from it, but it's like, I still want it. I still want to. Like, it's people again with that forbidden fruit that Nicki Minaj mentioned when it came to the Your Love song, right? It's like, I know I shouldn't have it, but it's like I want it. You are highly desired here, collector. Even with people that you like really cut ties and have permanent endings and ain't no coming back to, they definitely still desire you, your energy, your laughter. Some people like just miss laughing and joking with you. Okay, not enough. Like, I'm telling you, your energy is so honoring, I should say. It is so, because it is really a privilege for people to be around you, collective. Because given the walk that you have walked and the things that you have experienced, like, you don't really let too many people around you. So it really is a privilege, especially when people come around you and you get them to laughing and joking and shit, and you with adversity. It's like you ease people's worries when they are around you. People can be going through hella challenges, and by just laughing and joking with you, they learn something as far as something that they probably could have been worrying about. Like, you have that type of energy. It is very addicting, like I said, because not too many people have people like that in their life. Some people have been talked to so negatively or projected on so badly to where all they do is their first resort is to worry about making any type of decision in their life. And that does not negate as to what made them operate in that way. But it's to acknowledge that it's people out there that do operate like that. So again, when people come across you and you instantly give off this energy of possibilities, it's very intense, because it's like people are not used to that. It makes them be like, wow, it's that thin line between like very inspired or like an infatuation, because you bring this type of energy into their life. But I feel like once you see that people are addicted to certain type of ways in which like you may have grown from, I don't feel like you allow yourself to continue to be around people like that as you grow and as you evolve, if that makes sense. Okay, like, you're really not afraid to, because you know that people are going to be interested in the type of person that you have grown to be in. But when you see that people are so like, are used to feeling this certain type of intensity when it comes to outgrowing those certain type of ways that people used to operate in, it will open up the door for you to be around a lot of great people. All right, but you do kind of, just in the way in which you've grown and evolved, you kind of intimidate people. It says lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego and fear, frustration. Okay. Yeah, hammer. It says sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing. I feel like even seeing sabotage on here, right? But with this not enough energy, it says self-sabotaging. It's like a knowing and an unknowingly type of energy. Because with sabotaging, I feel like, and it's saying rebuild, I feel like there's an acknowledgement on your end as far as like the ways in which situations may have panned out and the ways in which you had to build yourself back up. You know what I'm saying? It may have broke down your confidence. It may have made you feel insecure. It could have broken your trust, right? But the more you stay persistent as far as being a good person, you can only hope, you know what I'm saying, that if you approach a certain type of situation, whether it be love, business, or whatever, that it will be reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? But what did it say? I release the need to know all the answers. You know, but I feel like y'all listen to your intuition when it comes to being around people where there's a sense of doubt. Like, a lot of self-reflection. A lot of self-reflection. Because I know sometimes people may feel as though they have healed to a certain degree, but it isn't until you come across someone else that has also healed to a certain type of degree in the way in which they maybe carry themselves or articulate themselves or whatever the case may be, to where you like, oh damn, you know what I'm saying? I can actually learn something from this. And sometimes it may be a challenge as far as like who or what that may be. But ultimately, that's what helps us grow and evolve, collective. Okay. Okay, mask. It says hiding true feelings, pretending and delude, gaslighting and personifying, backstabbing energy. The very same people that did, like, you have a certain type of walk about yourself. Maybe, I don't know, when you walk into rooms, now you hold your head up high. You know what I'm saying? I seen this one reel and it was talking about like how, you know, you was young and your parents or your siblings would say, don't be switching. Like, now that you grown, it was like a real voiceover or something talking about switching. And it was so funny because her strut was so cute. Some of y'all could be models, okay? Or you really just have a really nice walk that's like really feminine or something like that, okay? But the very same people, collective, the very same people that wanted to make you feel as though you were not enough, that was doing all this stuff to stab you in the back, in the background, and then wearing this mask in front of you, laughing, kiki, joking, smiling, all in your face whole time to want to take your place. Now that you have grown and you have evolved, it's like you really do get the last laugh here, collective. You really do. Like, I'm hearing, what's that Kendrick Lamar song? I'm gonna make it look easy. Wait, what did he say? If I make a bitch mad. Wow, I'm hearing it, but I cannot get it. Hold on. What is that song? I'm gonna make it look easy. I'm gonna have to slap a bit in the thing. I'm gonna make it look easy. It's something like that. Collective, you got foots on necks right now. Okay? It's giving heels on necks. Clearly. And it's just so crazy to me, because the vibe that I even get with this whole read is the fact that, like, it's people that intentionally try to make shit hard for you. did not want you to walk a certain type of path or this or that, and it's like now, like, you are the one being like looked up to in some type of way, to where it makes other people feel as though like shit is just really easy for you, not knowing what you were up against and what you went through to even bask in the energy that you're in right now. Like with worry here, like people feel as though like however it is that you live their life, they worry like, well, am I ever going to be something, or am I ever going to look this way or this, that, or it just puts a lot of things in perspective when it comes to your growth. Okay, yeah, look at that. Love, it says unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. That's why people be so addicted to your energy. It's giving. I remember reading a post like that, and it said something about like, for someone to be so loving and caring and kind and nurturing, you never know like the other shit that they had to endure in order to like not even want anyone to want to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many ways in which we can choose to alchemize or transmute that negative energy that happens to us in life. You know, that expression, hurt people hurt people. So it's like, okay, you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you too, right? Or it's like, damn, you hurt me, and I don't ever want anybody to feel that type of hurt anymore. So to kind of combat that, some of you guys could be really like recovering people pleasers. Okay, like somebody that just goes above and beyond to make sure that people are okay, or that they're straight, or that they feel comfortable, or that they feel what? Loved, right? Because you know, with the self-love, with how much love, like you're somebody, again, you feel a lot of people's energy. Just like what I was explaining, what was it called? Like, you feel people energy not only when they touch you, probably, or just like energetically. What is that term called? ESP, extrasensory perception, psychometry. On the real, collective. Like, you probably, with humor coming out, you probably that type of person, like when you see somebody is sad or something like that, like you try and do something to try and make them laugh, or, you know, get them out of whatever seems to be challenging them from enjoying themselves. But again, with addiction here, sometimes some people are just used to carrying that shit. They just want to carry it, collective. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker make them mad. They want to carry it the rest of the day, and then they want to go into the next day, and they want to carry it that day too, and then they want to carry it into the next day after that. And eventually, with so much shit that comes to us that don't make us feel the greatest, that causes us to carry on to shit, or hold on to shit, it becomes heavy at some point. It's giving bag lady, you gon' hurt your back, carrying all them bags like that. I guess no one ever told you all you must hold on to is you. Carry somebody carrying everybody else's situations. Somebody was so used to worrying about, you know. And it's so crazy because I feel like you cared a lot about how the way in which you moved with certain people would affect them, but these very same people with this mask energy and this backstabbing energy, they didn't care. You had a lot of love for people, even probably when you didn't have it for yourself. I feel like that's the way, like, your energy works when you help or when you love on other people. It just somehow, some way, it gets reciprocated to you. Like, your cup forever runneth over. Because the way in which you're so assertive and helping or loving or showing an interest in people, or with ship here, right? You want to see people go somewhere. Even for the people that like came across your energy where you held this, and yeah, I'm hitting something with hammer coming out here twice. A lot of people just was not ready for you. Again, some people was not ready to make that walk. It's making me think of, what's that Kanye West song? Jesus, Lord, show me the way, cause the devil trying to break me down. Jesus, with me. Okay, some of y'all could be getting well acquainted with Big G. Okay, some of you guys could be coming across certain things that you just feel like you can't break free from. It's like, damn, why do I feel like I need this type of person? Why do I feel like I need this type of thing? Why do I feel like I need to keep coming to this certain type of place? Like, whatever that is. Okay? Some of y'all, and what's the first step? Self-awareness, okay? Self-awareness. Because what does love say? Self-love, selflessness. It's like you love yourself too much to jeopardize like the great place that you have worked yourself to be in. Especially when it comes to paradise. Like, shit is good. Shit is copacetic right now. It's giving Little Duval when he was like, I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you, nigga. I'm living my best life. Listen. He's funny as hell. Some of y'all you having this lighthearted energy about life could really be causing people to worry, because it's like, damn, did I really, like, you're not causing any type of disruption when you are exiting. And this is what's causing people to worry, because it's like, dang, I may not be able to get at collective in this certain type of way that I used to. It's given like killing with kindness. I feel like people know that you're like up to like how they go about treating you. Okay, so with the runner energy, it's like they don't even dare to want to even play in your face, because they know like they on bull. They know they on bullshit. You have grown, you have evolved. You know what I'm saying? You love people that you love them regardless. But it kind of makes you feel like the bigger person here to these people with this not enough energy, because they're so used to like playing these just stupid ass games. As if we don't all have a certain type of we have like, as if we all haven't walked a certain type of path that led us astray from where we're trying to go in life, whether it be love, career, whatever that is. Okay, but listen, happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. I'm telling you, your love. Shawty, I'm only tell you this once, you the illest. Somebody be gassing you up. They like to compliment you, okay? They like, you, listen, they already know with the vibe that, I don't know where y'all at, maybe the workplace or a certain type of community or something like that, but this person knows like you kind of put people in a certain type of upheaval when it comes to like their chances with him or her. What's that energy about? Okay, what's the paradise energy? Your energy is very addicting in a good way. Okay, 2 of Wands. Damn, somebody is willing to leave somebody behind. Somebody wishes like they were like the Cinderella in the story when it came to this person. Like the person that they feel like is best fit for them. Okay, somebody could be fit, like to stay fit. Somebody could like to go to the gym. I feel like I'm hearing that song, Easy Like Sunday Morning. Like, it's just very easy with you. Somebody could have felt like it was easy with someone else, but in a different way. Maybe sensually, okay? But with you, it's very easy. I feel like you're easy to get along with. Yeah, the Death card. Somebody really could have put an ending to a situation with someone. And somebody really feels like they wish like they were in your shoes. Like they feel like they could, like someone can see them the way that their person that they may love sees them or sees you. Two of Cups. Oh my God. That's really unconditional love. That's like, I'm hearing till death do us part. Somebody could be married here. It's when it comes to a situation here, somebody is scared to like keep loving on someone who has certain type of addictions that makes them feel as though like they're, it's like somebody feels as though I take 5 steps forward and then I end up taking 20 steps back by dealing with someone. You know, like somebody is growing and evolving, and that's causing someone here to probably feel as though like they're not enough. Maybe they're looking at it as at like a surface level aspect, like, oh, maybe you don't care about how I look or whatever that is. But I feel like it's more so on a growth. Somebody is wanting to deal with someone who is willing to really look at those inner parts of themselves that causes them to be addicted to certain type of things and grow from them, instead of just making that their personality or their way of being. Because when you think about it, when people are used to staying the same, like, you know that you can always come across this person and you're going to get the same resort. Somebody could be want to go to a resort. You get the same results. Right? Ain't that the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing, expecting different results. So it's like somebody knows that, you know, this is their walk of life. Like, this is the type of path that they want to continue to walk in. So, you know, they're going to meet somebody else who's going to come across them, and unless somebody does some type of growth or change here. But with that energy out, it causes somebody to worry. Maybe it's the one that's like feeling as though they need to grow. Understand, collective, that your growth causes other people to grow, especially people that see you in high regards. All right, Ace of Pentacles, because like you continue to get blessed by the Most High. Okay, 7 of Wands energy. Somebody got options and like they're fighting them away. They're like, yeah, no, I'm good. I know exactly what I want. Death card to the 2 of Cups. Yeah, they put in permanent endings. No second chances. Nope. I'm good. I got everything I need right here. Somebody can like be very stocky. This is like giving bodyguard type of energy. Because Ace of Pentacles, that's like the ring, honey. That's the ring, honey. Y'all can be married, or this person wants to marry you. Shoot. 3 of Swords. Yep, some people is going to get their feelings hurt. Feelings will definitely be hurt here because like somebody has a very addicting type of energy. Whether they just kept it, whether it was this could be somebody is just really cool as fuck. Like you can deal with them on a sensual level, but they real cool. they real cool. So like, I don't know. It's very It's like something is always kept at bay. Okay, but you the star of the show. All right, collective. You have such a healing energy. That's what I'm saying. You the main character in somebody's story here. And this is just not even outside of love. Like, this is just in connections and relationships in general. You want to be around people that love you, care about you, nurture you. You don't feel like you have to wear a certain type of mask. People you can really shoot the shit, laugh with, you know what I'm saying? Like, and have a good understanding as far as like, we all go through shit and worrying about it ain't gonna do nothing. So let's go to Chili's while we can. Oh God. Okay. 8 of Wands. Somebody definitely could have communicated like, let's go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because tomorrow is not promised. No matter what walk we are in our journey, tomorrow is not promised to any of us. Okay? So 8 of Wands. Somebody wants to reach out to you. What's this 8 of Wands? Ace of Swords, 5 of Cups. Somebody wants to bring some type of clarity of truth. I feel like when I see the 5 of Cups card, I instantly heard, since you've been gone, I just can't seem to get right. And I miss you more than you'll ever know. And the same without you, girl. What song is that? Was that day 26? Somebody has been counting the days that they have last talked to you. They like, hold on. The last time this person called me, text me was this day. It's been 3, 4, 5 months. It's been full 5 years and 27 days. Who is this person? Somebody is seeing something clearly though with the Ace of Swords. They're like, oh, somebody is really walking away. Okay, I'm hearing that song. Dang, I used to put this on my MySpace page. You really, like, I don't know, maybe you could have had a break from somebody. He's like, I need my space, but that space then turned into, I ain't coming back. Okay? It's turned into that. But what's that song? It gets so hard to walk away, walk away, walk away, walk away. I forgot who sings that song. I don't know. The nostalgia, honey. Okay, 6 of Wands. Somebody wants to give you attention. Or they want your attention. Somebody wants to show you off. I'm here. I just want to take you out and show you off. Somebody wants to see you in some heels. Okay, something significant about shoes. Somebody like, I don't know, maybe you got some really pretty feet. You can have some really pretty feet or some nice like thighs. Okay, you can have some really nice thighs. This person's like, oh, I want to see him elevated. It's giving high heels on my tippy. Somebody's name could be Nikki. The Sun, 8 of Cups. Like, yes, collector. Your light, the way in which you make somebody happy. This person could even want to put a baby up in you with this Sun card. Okay, fertility here. Somebody's willing to walk away from any and everybody when it comes to you. Any and everybody. The Chariot, they on their way. They're very determined when it comes to you. And this, I'm telling you, collective, it's not even an aspect of this lover. This is an aspect of friends as well. You done cut off certain type of friends or certain type of hanging around a certain type of community or whatnot. You have a lot of people that are inquiring about you, like, oh, where did you go? Because it's something about your light, okay? It's very noticeable when you leave certain type of connections that you have formed some type of emotional connection to. It's very noticeable. So when it comes to your energy, like, people don't understand like what you went through to like uphold this certain type of energy about yourself, to where you just not gonna be any and every fucking where with any and everybody. It is an honor for someone, or the way in which you hold yourself, it's an honor for someone to really like get so close to you, be on this energy of really laughing and joking with you, and like you know, in love and friends and like even family that you could be close to. Like, it's really an honor, because not everybody has this type of access. But it gives off to the people that feel as though like they're not enough, the people that's intimidated by you, as far as like, who do you think you are? It's like, man, you couldn't even walk a mile in my shoes, based off of how you looking at me and what you see that I have accomplished for myself or whatnot. Y'all energy is like, if only you knew, if only you was like a fly on the wall when it came to certain shit. Okay, who is this? Knight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. It's a lot of force of energy of people that want to like force their way in to want you to invest in them or be around them. Invest time, energy. What's that about? The Fool, yeah. Don't be no fool, collective. Don't jump too quick when it comes to these certain type of people. Because with this Knight of Swords, it's giving like gift of gab. People that is only thinking about something in the moment. They're not really thinking about like how it may happen and after the fact. Just as long as the shit sound good in the moment. So be aware of that, I should say. Because also too, like, I feel like you are again, it's like it's giving like you're nice but you're not. It's like you're friendly but you're not nice, like, or something like that. Like, people just can't like play in your face. That's what I'm getting. Because I feel like you really do listen to your intuition. Page of Pentacles energy. Somebody wants to was acting childish, but now somebody wants to come in and take some type of leap of faith with you. Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords energy though. It's giving love bombing. It's like, now, I don't know, somebody now wants a certain type of access with you, but this can be somebody that you was in this Knight of Swords energy with. Maybe you had to kind of tell someone about themselves. It's a stern type of energy, especially with the Fool card here, because it's like this is like you standing on business, but there's still being a possibility of a new beginning. It's like you are turning a new leaf. So it's like, hey, I'm stating this because this is what it is, and if you're not on board, then the Death card, it's like you're being left behind. I'm transforming. I'm not operating in this way. I'm not doing things this way. I don't think this way no more. It's giving that. So with this Page of Pentacles energy after the Fool, it's like you really are teaching people lessons. Like, like it's giving, this is chess, not checkers. It's crazy. My brother recently taught me how to play chess, right? Like, your ancestors are like the what are they called? Like the pillars? Is that what it's called? You are protected. Okay? You are protected, collective. Because with this Seven of Swords energy, Nine of Swords, it's nothing in the reverse though. It's nothing to stress about. These people that thought that they were doing something in the background when it came to whatever walk that you're on, collective. Knight of Cups in the reverse. somebody could have like been financially supporting someone, but it's like somebody could have wanted to slow down something when it came to you by saying something or whatever the case may be here. But it was, again, somebody that was codependent on someone. Page of Cups in reverse, they was very unapologetic. Okay, Ace of Wands, they didn't want this person to be fucking with you or sexually, whatever the case may be, or even trying to build any type of bridge of like any financial type of support that this person would even want to give you, right? With the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Justice, because they wanted the shit to work out in their favor. The Emperor, yeah, this is somebody who's a boss. Come on, they're a boss. And the Empress, oh, together. Listen, I'm here. Boss said I'm the first girl to scream on the track. I pitched up the beat of the drum, and that's right. I'm the one that's tattooed on the song. Collector, I feel like what won you over with this person is the fact that you are a very funny person. Like, that has a possibility of going very far when you are able to laugh and joke with someone. What do they say? Laughter is the medicine to the heart, right? Eight of Pentacles. Like, this situation between you and whoever this person is really has the potential of working, but somebody did not want it to. Okay, with the Moon card, yep, that's that Seven of Swords energy. People is crazy. Okay. All right, so let's see. What else is the tea? What else is tea? And then we're going to get into some spirit messages and we out of here. Okay. Yep, dodging a bullet. So when it came to these energies, Collector, these people who just don't understand what comes with the walk, you know what I'm saying? You was around a lot of people that had a lot of pride and ego when it came to their downfalls. Making it seem as though they ain't never been through one. But wanted to highlight yours. Okay. Anywho, you dodged a bullet when it came to dealing with those type of people. Okay? It says blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. Okay? Because these people ain't shit. They ain't going to be shit today. They ain't going to be shit tomorrow or the next day. Because they used to operating like that. That's the thing. When people are addicted to being a certain type of way, they can't help but to see the type of things, the ain't shit type of shit that manifests in their life. On the real. You real different, Collector. I see this Cybertruck driving, and it really is a different type of car. Like, oh my God, bad reputation. I'm hearing birds of a feather flock together. So by you not hanging around certain type of people really helped the way in which people will portray you. Okay? You have to get away from hanging around certain type of people. Because when you think about it, like people who have a bad certain type of rapport, they like to try and stick themselves to people who either do or don't, right? Depending on where they at with it. You know what I'm saying? If they comfortable being around people that are just like them, then yeah. But you know, sometimes with those type of energies as well, when even sometimes they will use you to try and clean themselves up. Because you don't have that type of reputation. So it was good that you did get away from some of these people. Because with this mask energy, it's like they so used to people backhandling them. That's how they got the reputation that they did. So, shoot, because they don't know how to heal and let that shit go or whatever the case may be, they try and find the next person that they can try and endure that pain on so they don't feel alone. But listen, look how you shining on them, okay? With that sun energy. It says your light irritates their demons. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all with this Bible and this cross here, some of y'all really could be getting well acquainted with Big B. You know, and I feel like it's allowing you to really listen to your intuition, your higher self. It's like y'all got tired of fighting fire with fire. It was like it's giving that energy of like killing with kindness energy. Because if it's like y'all energetically feel like you don't like me, or you don't even rock with me, or whatever. But I'm gonna still love on you with love here, unconditional love. I'm still gonna have a sense of unconditional love because it's nothing that you are offering me that's making me want to give you this. But you can feel when it's conditional with you. So when a motherfucker knows or peeps that they are a conditional lover, it's going to make them feel bad because they know that someone who's loved them regardless is still only loving them conditionally wise. So it's a sense of guilt there as well. Okay, love triangle. It says third party multiple lover choices. Yeah, I'm telling you. For that energy about like whoever somebody feels as though, I feel like that situation could have got messy. Yeah, dirty offer. I don't feel like anything could have came from that type of situation. It's like, yes, maybe somebody may be very interested in you outside of other love interests, but I don't know. I feel like somebody has a lot of attachments, right? With codependence energy, somebody can be just used to having, I'm hearing that song, every day of the week. I got a different hoe every day of the week. Ain't trying to put the pressure on you. I'm hearing that song, whatever that song. What is that, Biggie? Yeah, somebody is used to having them. But I'm telling you, when they came across you, they knew that it was real love. Like, they could not handle you in the same way. They could not, the shoe don't fit in the way in which they used to causing other people to do certain type of things to fit in comparison to you. That's crazy. Like that. Okay. Yep, no facts. Never has the facts. Make shit up. Lies. Exactly. People just don't understand. I'm hearing that song. People see me, but they just don't know. People see me, but they just don't know. Okay, collective. But if these people had the ability, just like how Adam Sandler had in that movie, The Cobbler, if these people had the ability, this sounds like some Black Mirror type shit. If they had the ability to step in your shoes and walk your walk, they probably will not be able to sustain it. Why? Because it was never meant for them. They was not built to carry what you had to carry. But you also should not be scrutinized in the way in which you carry it. Just because it may not look as though it's not as heavy. Okay? So, let's see. Let's get some spirit messages real quick. I'm going to pull like 2. Yeah. Okay, you need to ignore what everyone else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You are not in competition with anyone else. Plan to outdo your past, not other people. Exactly. Like the people see the walk in which you are taking, and it's very inspiring. But again, it is very intimidating to people who just don't choose to do that work within themselves. Okay, never allow yourself to be taken for granted. It's better to remove yourself from the situation than to be treated less than you deserve. You are precious. You are worthy. Okay, so don't let people drain you of your energy, of your healing energy. Okay, because you are a very significant person. So make sure you're around people that treat you as such and don't just have you around to stroke their ego because they got you around. They feel like they can talk and treat you a certain type of way. No, stand up for yourself, speak up, make sure motherfucker is pronouncing your name the right way. Okay? Because I came across that too, and I'm just like, God damn, like, you know, I know a lot of words in this world are challenging, but my name is not one of them. I know it's not. I know it's not, especially when I have pronounced it and you have said it, and yeah. Make sure somebody know how to pronounce your name. Okay? And last one, it says, be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand you from their level of perception. And that's on them. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power. Exactly, collective. So continue to be true to you. Okay? At the end of the day, if you can count on anybody to be a real nigga, count on yourself to be one. On the real. Okay? I'm here. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay? Sometimes we gotta check our own selves. And that's okay. That's a part of growth. That's a part of healing. Alright? But you're exactly where you need to be at, collective. You're exactly where you need to be at. So don't allow people to project, make laugh at whatever it is that you are doing, because your walk is your walk. Okay? So I love you guys, collective. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know when your girl is dropping the tea and when it's hot. And I'll catch you on the... Oh, hey, Zion. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, y'all.